What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of From the Sideline. I'm your host, Troy, and I'm back with the boys. What's up, fellas?
Yo.
Well, I'm always starting to show off like this. No lights, no nothing. What's up, fellas? GK, are you with me? What's up, GK?
Yo, it's free donut day at Dunkin' Donuts. So everybody go get their free donut.
That's how we starting the show off? I bet you it was a line of cops out there. All right, Trent, what's up, baby? What's up, brother?
Yeah, it was good. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Gbaby, what you coming with? What spice you got? You got the paprika, you got the red pepper flakes. What you got?
I got that mango habanero spice. That's what we got today.
Okay. All right, BooWop, what's up, brother?
What's the word? What's
Hey,
going on?
it ain't nothing but a thing over here. But you know we gotta jump right into it. We was talking about it a little bit. But playoff game happened yesterday. Boston takes game one. As you can see, I'm not that excited. It's only game one. As we say, game one is the fill out game. We got some things that I gotta see better from us if we're gonna win this chip. Golden State, kind of lost their way in that fourth quarter because of the defense. Yeah, you thought I was going. What you thought I was going to just say is Golden State? No, it was the defense. You guys need to stop playing with me all over Facebook talking about Golden State folded. And nobody giving credit to Boston's defense. We the number one defense in the league for a reason, bro.
I mean, I'll give credit to Boston. I'll give credit to Boston's defense.
For a reason.
Warriors still sold though, but I'll be giving credit to Boston's defense.
Listen, they did, but you still they only sold because Boston stepped up their defense in that first goal. I'm watching it. And we're on a 40 to 11. Like what was it? 40 to 11?
I'm with you. That's why I said like give credit to Boston where it's due. Like they did what they needed to do. Brother? They did what they needed to do in the fourth. Warriors didn't, but nevertheless, Warriors were up like 15 and sold. Like Boston did what they needed to do. You want to know the craziest thing though? But Warriors sold.
I'm sitting here. They was up 12 going into the fourth, I believe, and I'm sitting here like. Boston got to go on a crazy run. I said it before the quarter started. I said, in order for us to win this game, it's got to be a 10-0 run, and Golden State can't score. They cannot score like in the next 3 minutes.
Right? 11 or 13.
Yeah, it was like 12. Yeah, 12. It was like 12, 13. Then I'm watching it, and I'm like, yo, we are exploding right now. And I was like, that's what we needed. Dude. And that's the danger of Boston is like people had questions about us being closers. No, we can close games here. We struggle in that area. I'm not going to lie, but we could close games out. And I just think, like I said in the beginning, we're bigger, we're stronger, and we're going to be physical. We've been physical all playoffs, and I don't think nobody's taking that into consideration that Boston has been physical with everybody they played, from KD to Giannis. Look how physical they were with Giannis. Like, don't think they're not coming in here with physicality trying to do with the same thing that they did. They have that mindset like, yo, we're dogs. We can get it. And we're going to go ahead and get it. Great game by Boston. I'm not excited. It's game one. Like I said to the dude on Facebook.
Excited.
I'll be excited when we're holding that damn that damn trophy in our hands.
GK, why would he be excited? Why would he be excited after one game?
Yeah, no. Hey, Tatum text Kobe. He probably after the game, he's like, hey, job's not finished. You know what I mean? He's probably texting him, jobs ain't finished. He still got 3 more to go. Like I've been telling people, like, everybody that getting all up in their arms about Boston and stuff, hey, they need to keep that same mentality because if they take their foot off the gas, we've seen a lot of teams win the first game and then lose 4. So
it's possible. That's why I'm not getting excited.
Exactly, as you should. Like, wait till it's over. So
if we
like I said, shout out to Boston though. They did what they came in, especially after a Game 7 tough win. They came into Golden State, won that on the road, stepped up in the fourth, did what they needed to do. Shout out to Boston. You know what I mean?
I think you can be excited.
But I'm not. That's just me. The other fans, trust me, all over Facebook, there are Boston fans that's excited. They're calling this series over already. I'm not going that far. You know me. I'm consistent in my stance. I'm not. I didn't get no. I'm happy that we got the win, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, I told you niggas. No, I'm not doing that. Because then I do that, and then next game we get our asses blown out by 40, and then I'm sitting here looking stupid. I'm not stupid. Like the dude on Facebook called me stupid this morning, but he don't know I'm not stupid. Okay.
Yo, once the fourth quarter started, it was like team takeover. Everybody was on fire. Everybody's ring was lit. 9 for 12 from 3, I think, something like that.
It was crazy.
Yeah, they was hooping, but I still think it's if I'm the Celtics fans, if I'm the Celtics in general,
I'm not walking shit back.
I would be very, very happy with what happened last night.
Hell yeah.
You had Jason Tatum playing like shit, and y'all won that game.
Yeah, he scored 12 points. He was 3 for 17. That was glaring to me, but I was like, that's what I said. We're bigger, we're stronger, and we're physical, and I think that's gonna get in Golden State's way. That's just me.
So I don't want to curse, but shout out to Al Horford.
Who finna stop Al Horford, bro?
But that's what I'm saying. Go tell him. Can you follow me on Facebook so I can tag you in the thing so you can tell the guy that
Eggplant Al. I can't say the other word, but Eggplant Al.
You need some light, Mr. NBA.
Marcus Smart was.
How can I see that?
All we see is a black nugget.
Motherfucking silhouette.
Yeah, so lighting, man. You gotta rotate. You look like a rotate. That light.
You gotta rotate. You gotta rotate. You gotta have light in your face.
You look like a Batman villain now. Like he about to give some voice changer message.
He look like a
special guest.
He like a witness trying to conceal his identity.
He worked for the mob. Let me tell you what they did. I don't got the voice for it, but they make your voice really deep. It's like, but yeah, I mean, Golden State, like I said, they played a good game. They outplayed us. They scored 30 in 2 quarters. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, Golden State wet the bed. They just couldn't get over that defense, man.
I will because they was up 15 with like 6 to go.
But how many times have we seen in Boston series that when a team leads, either team gets back in the game? We've seen that 3 series in a row of a team being up 10 and somebody fighting their way back in it. So
and everybody who was up double digits with a little bit left to go sold each time. So each time I'm sorry. You up 15? Well, you need to keep your foot on the gas.
You're up 15 with 12 minutes left. No.
It was like 6. It was like 6 minutes. Like it were 7, but they had a 12-point lead.
No, it literally started from the start of the 4th quarter. I'm telling you, we was down 12 points.
And I think y'all
came in and we went like on a 10-2 run.
And then they went on I'm gonna look it up, but I guarantee
Golden State never went on a run in the 4th quarter. They scored 16 points in the 4th quarter. What run did they go on?
It
was 40 to 11 points.
I'm like 87% positive they was up by 12 with like 7 minutes left. I'm almost positive, but I'm looking it up right now.
It's not far off. Boston went on a run and that was the end of it.
No, yeah, for sure.
They went on the run and that was it. But you're right. Like in my opinion, I look at it like Troy. You brought up how many times Boston then came back. How many times have we seen Golden State do what they right? That's what I'm saying. Boston. I'm talking about both teams in the series come back from 10 points in Boston series. That's what I'm saying. Not just Boston. I'm talking about the Heat. I'm talking about the Nets. I'm talking about the Bucks. I'm talking about all the teams. Right. They didn't show the ability to come back, right? Boston. Yes. No, all the teams. The Heat included. The Bucks included. The Nets included. We're done talking about them. We're done talking about those guys. That's what I'm saying. They no longer in Boston series. You have seen a team be up 10 and the other team come back. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't matter if it's Boston or any other team. The difference though with Golden State though, when they usually do what they did to Boston in the 3rd quarter, that's your funeral. That game, you're usually done. You're like they usually steal all your momentum, all your confidence, and by the 4th quarter, your ass down 15, and you're done. What I'm saying is, last night we didn't see that. It was a 12-point. It was a 12-point game going into the 4th quarter. Right. But that's still usually your funeral from Golden State. Oh, no. The 3rd quarter is going in the 4th quarter, you're losing. The 3rd quarter is what I was worried about. And they proved me right because they scored 38 points in the 3rd quarter. They're 2 points away from the 40 Boston scored in the 4th quarter.
Can we introduce our guest real quick?
Yeah, Mr. NBA in the building.
Hey,
my guy.
The unlocked player is here.
Yes, sir.
A man of culture.
What's up, Chef?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling?
Good. What's going on with you, bro?
Man, I can't call it. I came at the right time because I heard we was lighting up Golden State for last night.
We outscored them 24 points. I
don't know about everybody else, but
around the NBA, I wasn't even paying attention. What's up, baby? Yeah. So we were down 12. We went on a 10-2 run. or 12-2 run, something like that to tie the game up, and then from there it was over. Once we tied the game up, I was like, Boston takes control.
15, and I remember looking at my roommate saying, "If the Warriors blow this, then that does not look good for the Warriors."
What's up, bro?
Right. How you feel about it, Mr. NBA? Go ahead, GK. Let GK finish.
How about this is spicy.
Mars.
Whenever the Warriors are losing by 2 or more, and then all Curry's, crazy
this narrative
35 footers and shit, they don't really be falling, but when they're up by 8, they all go in.
Well, everybody
keep asking they're down by 3 and nothing goes in.
Was y'all guys not here last episode? I don't think you guys here. No, he was playing basketball. He took an elbow. If y'all want to fight GK, you gotta pay him $1K.
My life. The center, like came
you had
down
a
with
patent on your joke.
Yeah, that's on. Man, I think Golden State just collapsed yesterday. I wonder. Part of me wonders if they're afraid that they're like the fear factor that the NBA used to have for them is gone, because when they went to the 6 finals and all that, like teams were really petrified to play them. At least from what I understand, because once Steph got hot, then Clay got hot, then when KD was there, he got hot. It was like there was no slowing him down. I wonder if they're wondering, or if they're really looking at game 1 thinking like that, like, man, we're gonna really have to work to really beat this Boston team. And I said it before game 1. I'm like, Al Horford is gonna eat. I said Al Horford was gonna eat.
I'm crazy. I'm a stupid.
I didn't expect him to hit 6 threes. I didn't expect
7 for 9.
Well, see, look, I'm still giving them not enough credit. I didn't.
Can I ask you a quick question? Just
yeah. As soon as you fix the Bill Cosby glasses, you can ask.
Yeah. So
he said he looked like he about to give you some pudding.
Yeah. So I just want to clarify before I go on. So you said you think the Warriors are sitting there like, "Ooh, dang, our team's really scared of us anymore," or are you just saying you think the fear factor is gone? Or do you think the Warriors are sitting there thinking that?
No, I'm thinking the fear factor is gone.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought you said the Warriors are thinking, damn. Oh, okay.
I think it's both. I think the fear factor is gone, and the Warriors kind of know that they don't have that fear factor anymore.
I just want to say real quick, let's not act like the Warriors didn't shoot the ball well. They did. Boston is just better. Like the Warriors still shot 44% from the field and 42% from 3. They made 19 threes. Like that shit is still good.
Yeah, they just folded.
They folded.
That defense put them in the lawn chair, and what he did.
Well, actually, okay. So I hear what you're saying, Troy. I hear what you're saying, Troy. But like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think they just missed shots, to be honest, because a lot of them were good looks. Like they was moving the ball. I'm not saying Boston's defense isn't good. I'm not saying they didn't play good. I'm not saying that, but I think a good amount of the shots they missed down the stretch were open.
Could it have been they were fatigued?
There you go, Troy.
Like that goes to defense. That goes to us being bigger, stronger, and physical. Right. We're going to tire them out by the 4th quarter. That's what I'm saying.
You ain't lying.
Defense.
I mean,
Boston took the folding chair and was like, "Here you go. You have nothing left for us. Now we're going to give you what we got left. Because you want to know what? We've been going to game 7s all damn playoffs. We got a lot in our tank."
Yeah, I can get what you on that. It's not like they was getting put in the absolute strap box for the entire. Like a lot of shots they missed. Like if they make some of them shots, you know what I mean, that were open.
That's the game plan.
This is a different game. So like I'm not saying the defense didn't step up
out by the 4th quarter.
They had to work for all their buckets in the first 3 quarters. They had to work hard for them buckets. Like that's what Troy's saying. By the 4th quarter, they're exhausted.
Well, everybody.
And I'm not disagreeing with that necessarily, but like this isn't the first time they've ever had to work for buckets before, and they've had great 4th quarters before and made their shots. So all I'm saying is, like I said, I'm not taking anything away from Boston. Boston played great. They did what they needed to do. They came back. They had a great 4th quarter. Because that 3rd quarter, I think, was kind of mid, was it not? Like, I don't know how many
we scored 28 points.
What defense has Golden State ever played as good as this?
That's
we scored 24 points, so they outscored us by 12.
Not in the Western playoffs.
See, somebody said something.
I'm talking about their whole run.
No, somebody said something.
Name me one. Name me one.
Well, I want to know if you agree.
I mean, I get that, but like, I'm not about to do they were tired.
You don't know.
Like I can't give them that pass. They've been here. They know what it's like. I'm sorry. They've been here enough. They know what it's like. I'm not about to give a team that's been to the final 6 times. I'm not about to give them they were tired.
But
like I'm not about to give them that.
They haven't been there in 2 years. But let me tell you something. Sometimes hunger oversees experience.
Yeah.
Sometimes hunger oversees experience.
Yeah, and that part I'm not disagreeing with.
You want to know? You want to know an example of that? You want to know an example of that? When LeBron beat the Warriors, his hunger overseeded each of their experience.
Okay,
of being
I feel like
overseeded that team being 73-9, them being the greater team. Over his hunger for it overseeded that. That's what the key is here. The key is experience going to win, or is the hunger going to oversee?
And so I can get with that more than they were tired in the fourth. I can get with that argument more than they. But
why wouldn't they be fatigued in the fourth if they're banging bodies, or they don't? Golden State does not have bodies to bang for 48 minutes. They don't. They don't have bodies to bang for 48 minutes. You know who do? Boston does. That's what I'm saying. They were fatigued. Yeah, if you're saying they had wide open shots and they were making these shots for 3 quarters and they went cold, it's because they ain't getting the energy to put the ball the way it was going up. I'm a shooter.
Okay, so then let me ask you.
And fatigued at the end of a game.
Okay, so then let me ask you then. If we get to game 2 and the opposite happens and the Boston Celtics are now just missing their shots and I'm saying the exact same thing. Golden State goes on a crazy run. And the Boston Celtics are now missing their shots the same way I view the Warriors were. And they collapse and they blow a lead. Is it going to be the same thing? Is it going to be hunger? Or what is it going to be?
Well, that's going to be expected from Boston, though, because Boston has a tendency to have a great game.
Win a game, lose a game. T.O.
I think the difference, though, like the others had good games, and that's cool, but Jason Tatum really didn't play well. And I think he's going to have a great game 2.
He's gonna have to because I don't.
He don't have to. That's the thing. He don't have to. They just won.
Imagine he played real good though.
If he played real good, you need to be scared.
If he played good last night, it's not a 12. They went from a 12-point deficit to a 12-point win. That's hunger. That's fight. That's will.
And if Jason Tatum heated up yesterday, it would have been a blowout.
That's what I'm saying.
He was shot 3 for 17.
3 for 17.
He might
bring up a couple
12
of
points.
He might have to.
But hold on, G. Before you get to that, I want to ask you a question because BooWop said that Golden State hasn't faced a defense like Boston. Somebody said that Golden State is their defense. That's why they haven't faced it yet. But I don't think Golden State defense is on the same. I don't think Golden State defense is on the same level as Boston's.
At least not on defensive end.
You know what? I think
Zay.
Golden State's defense, their perception is elevated a little bit because a lot of times their lead is so big and teams are playing wild and then they can just never catch up and it's snowballed into bad offense for the other team. And like that's why the Warriors are, higher up in a lot of statistical defense.
He said that they really
That's really not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to mention how well Marcus Smart looked last night and Jaylen Brown. Good. But here's the thing, guys, is people are like, oh, Al Horford, this, that, he's not consistent. Bro, the whole, I don't know if it's the whole season or the whole postseason. It's one or the other, I think, right? But he has the highest plus minus on all of Boston for, I believe, the entire postseason. Mm-hmm. So he's been the most effective player in terms of like scoring margin on the entire Celtics team. So let's not sit here and act like he's just, some run-of-the-mill role player. Like they wouldn't be here without him. Let's be real.
I think people are overlooking Al Horford because of his age and the position.
35, he can't do it.
Because you don't see a lot of bigs at 36, at least close to what
playing this effectively.
He look like he in the best shape of his life.
Playing this
reality.
Like playing this effectively. Like
he's making
Al Horford. Damn near the third most important player on that team right now. Like, if we're keeping it above.
Like he's in the best shape of his life, bro.
I would say fourth, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Who's third?
Smart.
Okay, yeah, fair. I was more so talking like right now, like because I think without Al Horford, like GK said, I don't think they're in this finals.
Without Marcus Smart, they ain't not in the finals.
Yeah, 100%.
Really got a chance to win this.
And I'll even take it a step further. Without Time Lord coming back in that Heat series, we're not in the finals either.
Who?
Father Time himself.
I think the reality is the Celtics is a team that everybody that's pretty much been coming in has been helping the cause. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like from Pritchard, from all these guys, everybody's coming in
defense and knocking down threes.
Exactly. Everybody's been doing this thing. So I just think with Big Al is just more so everybody's caught up in the age thing, of course, but he's still been a little bit exceptional than I think anybody could anticipate it. Like, just to be honest, like it's not to say that did nobody believe he wasn't going to be a solid role player, but he is playing like a borderline all-star right now. Like, fucking, he is an all-star.
I think
real quick to Tio. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think paired with if Al Horford keep playing the way he's playing, and Jaylen Brown stays at around the 24 points a game, then Boston have a better chance of coming out of this series and winning the title if unless Jaylen Brown doesn't play well.
Yeah, Mars is
and here's the thing.
I've been preaching about Jaylen Brown.
Shout out to the two watching on YouTube.
I've been preaching about Jaylen Brown being important for the Celtics since the Milwaukee series once Middleton went down, because I feel like if Middleton doesn't go down, then I mean maybe Milwaukee wins, maybe Boston still wins, but if Jaylen Brown didn't step up and drop that 40 piece, I think that was in the Milwaukee series.
Yeah, it was.
So like if he plays like that and if he continues to stay around 26. He can be super important because, like I said, he's gonna dog Walt Wiggins every chance he gets.
Yeah, I think Brown is going into it like I'm the best second option you can have.
but Jaylen
Brown played like he was the best player on the floor.
That's what I'm saying. I think his mentality is because
all the guys on Boston are like, this is
right. But we know when Marcus Smart came out and said what he said that they understood. All right, Tatum takes the front. Brown, you're Robin. But Brown has it in his head like, I can be a Robin, but I'm gonna be the best damn Robin you ever see because I could be a number one. But it's not like his confidence or his ego is getting in the way. Like, I need to keep pushing Tatum. Like in past years, it's like, I'll stay in this role because when you don't have a bad game, watch you drop 40. And that's the Brown I'm seeing out there.
He's better than some number ones in his position. So
who you talking about? Who?
He's better than other number one options at his position.
Ooh. Like who?
Bradley Beal and Donovan Mitchell.
False.
You wildin'.
You're wildin'.
Stop.
What? He said he brought that extra hot man. What was it? What was
Jaylen Brown is better than Donovan Mitchell, and he's better than Bradley Beal.
Are you better than Bradley Beal?
I don't care to argue for that.
Huh?
All I know is Jaylen Brown played fire.
Yeah, he played very, very well. He played very, very well.
Especially y'all saw the sequence. He went for a block on the same play, came back down, dunked.
I want to get to these two questions.
He got to explain that Bradley Beal joint though, Gbaby. Like,
I would put him right in front of Bradley Beal just because I believe at least right now he provides more impact.
Hold on,
for sure on the defensive end. I can't give you scoring numbers off the top of my head. I really can't.
Wait a minute, G,
still give that to Bradley. But my whole thing is if you're only better at somebody in scoring, that doesn't make you the better player.
Hold on.
I mean,
it's the same thing with Donovan too. So
Bradley Beal's a better passer than Jaylen Brown. He's probably a better defender too, low key.
So are you telling me this, G?
I mean,
let's say both of them.
I mean, we ain't gotta stay on it too long, but I'm not.
Listen,
I'm not
let's say both of them are on Boston right now, and only one of them gets those minutes that Jaylen Brown got last night. You would give them minutes to Bradley Beal first before you're giving them. Or I mean, to
love the picture to
Jaylen Brown first before you're giving them to Bradley Beal.
He's a better defender for sure than Donovan Mitchell.
Like Bradley Beal.
Jaylen Brown, absolutely.
Yeah, that's Donovan Mitchell.
Oh yeah. I think he's better than Bradley Beal too. Yes. If we can just my top 5 shooting guards right now, not counting James Harden and Paul George, it's Devin Booker. There's a name I'm blanking on right now, so forgive me. I'm gonna come back to it because there's somebody that I'm blanking on right now, and I don't know why.
Matthew Dellavedova.
Zach LaVine is in there. I would put Jaylen Brown right below Zach, Bradley, and I have CJ over Donovan. For the sake of this right now, we can put Donovan at 5.
CJ McCullough.
I don't even know CJ top 7.
We don't even have. I mean,
yeah, we don't stay on it. I was just giving you an idea of where I view Jaylen Brown and shooting guards.
I want to get to these.
He's 3 right behind Zach. To be honest, I feel like there's somebody else I'm blanking on, but he's 3 right behind Zach.
I just like how everybody on Boston, nobody defaulted to anybody. Like when they were supposed to shoot or when they were supposed to attack or when they got the ball.
No hesitance. They didn't hesitate. Yeah.
They acted like.
Oh yeah, for sure. Nobody hesitates on that team. Yeah. And shout out to Udoka because somebody asked the question earlier.
No, hold on. We're gonna get to that one, but let's get to this one first.
I got you.
So Gabe asks, what are we gonna say when Golden lose both homes games? I'm just gonna say Boston is a better road team. Like that's not gonna get excited.
And I got a nasty agenda either way.
You guys.
I mean, I said it last show. So if one of these teams, whoever it is, gets smacked in 4 or 5, that's a nasty agenda.
I still don't think if they lose both home games, they're getting right. Where's Sim? He's probably at work.
You'll find out when that happens.
But yeah, I don't think they get smacked in 5. I don't think they get smacked.
Oh no, I don't think they do either. I said 6 or 7, and I honestly, the way this is looking, I think it goes 7, and I want it to go 7 because that's just more.
Boston win that second home game, I think it's over within 4.
Can you imagine if Boston sweeps?
Oh yeah.
Oh, then when I get up here, you're gonna see another type of Troy. Like
me and Troy gonna be on the same boat for one.
Because I'm kicking your ass off.
Nah, because I'm honest. I got a nasty
on this boat. You over there by yourself with that agenda. I cut the boat in half and took the paddles, and you on your own, bro. You ain't getting on my boat, Gbaby.
What kind of agenda could you possibly get on? You were one of the people that think that the Warriors should have won the title this year. What kind of agenda?
What do you mean?
You said they were the favorites.
Oh yeah. I do believe they're the favorites.
But before
the playoffs started, I had the Warriors all the way. I said honestly, the hardest team they would. I genuinely felt before the playoffs started, the hardest team they would face would be the Bucks because I had the Bucks in the Eastern Conference, told you guys possibly coming out.
I also told you guys whoever won that Bucks and Boston series is going to the damn finals. I also told you.
You did.
Right. But let's get to this one because I want to move on. Do the Celtics make it here if Brad Stevens is still coach?
And that's what I wanted to address.
And I'm saying no because I don't think he makes the moves Udoka did.
But even that, like, what do you mean by the moves? The
changing the system, the scheme, and then also adding White to it in midseason and getting Al Horford back.
Wasn't that Brad Stevens though?
Well, it's Brad Stevens, but you gotta run it by your coach to know so he knows what his pieces.
Well, yeah, but I thought so. Do you mean like implementing them in the certain scheme or just getting them?
And getting the player? Yeah, I give Brad some credit for getting White and Al Horford.
Yeah, that's fine. But you can get all the players you want if you don't know how to use them. You can get all the players you want if you don't know how to use them. I got you. So what I was going to say with this though, I don't think they make the finals, and obviously that's the end goal. But I don't think they start off the way they did either. I don't think they start off 23 and 24.
I do because our defense they didn't buy into the system yet. And if you go back to Brad Stevens' system, they wasn't bought into that system either.
But
so what makes you think they wouldn't come out? They struggled. They struggled in the beginning of the season because they was figuring out roles. New coach, we got to figure out our roles. With Brad Stevens, nobody knew their role. Udoka came in and was like, all right, y'all got some roles, and these are the roles, and they always fighting with it. And then it was like, all right, let's get this done with, because if not, we're out of the playoffs. So what they did was they bought into that system he sold, and they all started working 10 times harder to make it work.
I'm with you,
That's the difference Brad being head coach and Udoka being head coach. Those guys believe in Udoka. I don't think they believe in Brad that much.
Okay, so even with that being said, I don't hate it or disagree with it necessarily. I guess just my opinion is their struggles for me, like you said, new coach, new system, trying to figure it out. As opposed to Brad Stevens had been there, and maybe they don't believe in it. Maybe their defense isn't that good, but he's been there. I don't think they have those adjustment struggles.
That's so well put, Tio.
I don't think they have those adjustment struggles at the start of the year, because when the new coach came in, we all said there's going to be, and just like, unless you got freaking LeBron, 9 times out of 10, you get a new coach. Like, not everybody can be the Warriors and the Cavs where, hey, new coach comes in, boom, we're going to the finals. Not everybody can do that. So I think when you get a new coach, usually there's always going to be an adjustment as opposed to when Brad Stevens was there. Again, I don't think they make the finals. I don't think their defense is what it is now, but I don't think they start off with those same struggles because Brad Stevens has been there. So there is no adjustment period to figure out that it's the same. You know what I mean? Their defense just isn't as great as it has been because I don't think that's Brad Stevens' strength.
No, I don't think it's the same though, because I don't like from the point where Marcus Smart said what he said, and those guys bought into that system, their locker room shifted to Tatum is the guy, Brown is second in charge. Before, when Brad Stevens was there, both of those guys were trying to one up each other. They were literally trying to one up each other. Every game they were trying to do better than the other one could do because they were fighting to be who's number one. Yeah, when Udoka got there, there was no more of that. Brad was there for how many years? And he couldn't figure that out between Tatum and Brown. Yeah, he could not figure it out to make them understand that Tatum's the front guy and Brown's the back guy. That's
no, important. I get you, but also too, they made two conference finals with Brad Stevens too.
That's fine, but that's fine. But why were the people saying they couldn't get over the hump?
But that's not my point though. My point is, the only thing I'm talking about is that 23 and 24 start. Like, I don't think they make the finals with Brad Stevens. I'm with you on that. I don't think their defense is the way it is now, number one in the league. I don't think it's that way with Brad Stevens. I'm just talking. Because I think their 23 and 24 start was more so to adjusting to Udoka new system. You even said they had to buy into. Yeah, they had to buy into it. And even if you say they didn't buy into Brad Stevens, they never started off that bad with Brad Stevens. Never. And I don't see how they would have done it.
Out of nowhere. Your point, it doesn't matter how you start; it matters how you finish. And that's
what I said to start. And that's what I said to start.
I don't really care about how Boston started. Only thing I care about is that those guys worked to figure it out, and they found themselves in the second seed of the East after being in 11th seed. After being under 500, almost going to half the season. So that gotta go to Udoka. Helping them figure it out and less on Brad Stevens, because what you're saying is Brad Stevens got them to 3 Eastern Conference Finals, but he never could get them to a finals. And they didn't just play LeBron, so you can't go with they played LeBron.
No, I'm not doing that.
They got beat by the Nets, they got beat by Heat, and they got beat by the Bucks. All right, so somewhere in that, Brad couldn't figure it out of how to put a scheme in play. In my opinion, as a fan, he couldn't put a scheme in place where these guys could have figured out how to get past those other teams. Because you can't sit here and tell me Boston was that lesser a team than the Nets team. You can't tell me Boston was that lesser team than that Heat team, and you can't tell me they were that lesser a team than the Bucks team. They weren't that far off. They weren't that far off. They weren't that far off, but
they were not that far off. Yet.
Right.
It just wasn't the teams
but yet. What I'm saying, they weren't that far from getting it. Udoka got there, and then you bring Al Horford back, who's been there already, who's been in the Eastern Conference Finals with Boston, and then he works in this system. That goes to these guys not knowing in previous years who was the front runner, who was the guy, me or Brown. They don't know. They're friends, but they don't know on the court. That's a big effect why we couldn't get past the Heat. A big effect why we couldn't get past the Bucks or the Nets. I understand them teams were superior in those years, but that's the reason why. Is because our mentality wasn't there to say, "Oh no, we're the best team." JT, you're the front runner, I'm the second runner, and these guys around us, everybody trusts each other now. Go back and watch tape from last year when Brad was coaching, and watch tape from now. How much more the ball moves, how much more they get each other involved. That goes to those guys understanding that they have something that can work, and that's all I'm saying.
But I'm saying this, like I believe that you have to give the players the credit in this situation because we've seen great, because you don't have to, even if it sounds good, a great system. Tatum and Brown bought into the system. Of course, it took Marcus Smart to call them out, but I read the article. What Udoka said was that when Smart did that, he basically called Marcus Smart out. He used fire with fire. He said, "That's fine. You want to call them boys out, but you got to be accountable yourself. You turn the ball over too much." And that is where I would give him credit, because he could have tried to diffuse that a different way. He could have tried to cater to his stars, but he came at Marcus and told him that you right, but you also got to hold yourself accountable as well. And everybody started changing after that.
Everybody started holding themselves accountable. Everybody started playing as a team, and that goes to coaching. That goes to him letting those guys understand. I'm not letting Tatum off the hook. I'm not letting Brown, Smart. You ain't no different. Like that goes to that. So I give credit to the players, but it's like 50-50 for me. 50 for them buying in and 50 for him putting the system and making those guys believe in him. Because like BooWop said, how many coaches have went into a place where they didn't believe in him? I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong about this, I don't care how great Frank Vogel was. I don't think they believed in him over there. I don't think they believed in him over there. I'm sorry. I don't think those players bought into his system, not last year, in the year when they won the championship. You just had LeBron and AD healthy going off, and they could make it work themselves. Like,
I was just about to say, like, it's the same, like Spo and Ty Lue for me are in two different realms because you see, like, Coach Spo, even though he had LeBron, he's made the finals without him. He knows what he's doing. He has that culture with the Heat. Ty, yeah, for sure. Ty Lue, same thing. Ty Lue ain't finna play with that. But David Blatt, Frank Vogel.
But David Blatt was and this is the thing too. David Blatt was a college coach. He just came out of college, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he was in the EuroLeague.
Yeah, he was
EuroLeague. All right, there you go, EuroLeague. So this was his first year. Oh, his first time coaching in the NBA, I believe. And then he had LeBron also had another first time head coach. So it's like, yeah, LeBron got those guys to where they are, but that's more on LeBron being LeBron than them being actually good coaches.
Well, that was my point. Well, that was my point because Ty Lue and Spo, they've shown we're hell of a coaches. We're not about to play that. So them other ones, because I never thought Frank Vogel was that good of a coach. They fumbled the bag with Ty Lue, and they just got the name that was available.
Wait, you never?
But why? Why,
he was making runs with the Pacers.
So
I thought he was a good coach. So yeah, that's probably a better way.
The Pacers bought into his system.
I was like, he was a good coach at one point, but I never thought he was this great coach when he was there with the Lakers. He just had like they literally the reason why Luke Walton was shipped out of there was because Frank Vogel was willing to put more senior staff on his staff, like more veteran coaches as opposed to Luke Walton, who had a lot of like younger people. Hey, and Magic has gone on the record saying he wanted more veteran assistants in his staff. So I'm saying, like, when it comes to them, like who they had, Frank Vogel, like, yeah, he was good in Indiana, he did his little thing over there, ran into Braun, it is what it is, but I've never thought he was like this top-notch, great coach. So maybe I shouldn't have said never, but he never was this top. Like, I just thought he was a name filling the seat.
Yeah,
honestly,
I ain't gonna go that far.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when I look at the coaches, like, it's only a handful of them that's just like head and shoulders are better than everybody else. Like, and Frank Vogel's just not one of those guys. Like, not to me. Like, he a good coach though, no doubt. Just not.
But like, if you think about it, like as far as the veteran ones, because with the young coaches who have had good seasons, we still got to wait and see. So, like for example, the coach for the Grizzlies, they had a great season this year. We're assuming they're going to come back.
Yeah, that's a norm.
We still got to see JB Bickerstaff in Cleveland. They kind of came out of nowhere. Really only missed it because of injuries. We're going to see what they do next year. But as far as the veteran coaches, he's not really up there with them at all. Like, he might be the worst one.
Do you guys know how many first-time head coaches made the playoffs or won a championship in the last 7 years? Five years?
Kerr and Lou, and I don't know who else after that.
Nick Nurse.
Oh yeah, him too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nurse, Lou, and Kerr are the only ones that come to my mind.
Hey,
in the last 7 amazing ones.
Sim, what was up with your boy? Was the biggest liability on the floor for both teams last night.
Oh, leave Simple alone.
Who, the kiddie pool?
Oh, he said the kiddie pool.
No, the kiddie pool. The kiddie pool was open last night.
Hey,
he was a liability on offense. He was a liability on defense. They were,
Wow. No, well,
it's okay. It's okay. The pool party coming back.
Okay. We gotta throw this out there. What is fact is Jaylen Brown is better than Klay Thompson right now. That's
no question.
That's a fact.
No question. No question asked.
When did Klay come back?
Notice how I didn't put Klay in my little list.
But when did Klay come back? How many games did Klay play?
I think
this regular season.
I will look it up right now.
I'm on Basketball Reference. I'll look it up. I got you.
Like 30, 35.
Notice, I think it was in the third or the fourth quarter. Klay got the ball in the wing, and then he tried to dribble it towards like the free throw line area, and it looked the exact same as when Kevin Durant was trying to do that, and the way the defense was treating him, and just I guess the their X's and O's philosophy that they're playing when like the wing defender does that, and the way they play help D and just go for the trap steal. They did the same thing to Clay, and I'm like, bro, they can just do that to anybody. Like, so any offense that's trying to do those motions, done. Like they figured that out. Like,
Clay is not.
You just cannot do it against Boston.
I mean, for me, Clay is not no threat off the dribble.
That's spicy.
Wow.
Spicy. Whoa.
Hey. It's not ridiculous though.
Yes, it is ridiculous though.
No, it's not. It's not ridiculous.
No, right now, not all time. Right now,
talking about prime,
right now, that's not crazy.
Prime Danny Green against
what was
right
prime
now
Danny
Play.
Green?
That's very disrespectful, bro.
Prime Danny Green?
Danny Green. Please tell me what's prime Danny Green.
I don't know if I remember when Danny Green came into the league. He was more of a high
Spurs.
flyer, not really like a 3-point shooter. And then he became that because that's what the Spurs needed.
Yeah, right? But he still wasn't Klay Thompson.
When he came into the league, he averaged 2 points, 5 points, 9 points. Never averaged over 20 points.
I don't think you understand
points.
the comment.
Let's look at his 3-point percentage.
The comment
27, 36, 34. 30, I mean, 40. He 43 or 9 points.
Danny Green got the same opportunity with LeBron. He could have easily, if that's the case. Like everybody knows, if Klay Thompson was playing with LeBron James,
8 points that year,
how great Klay would look with LeBron.
Yeah, but
if Danny Green was that, he would have looked like that.
Yeah, but we're just
Danny
saying.
Green is.
He was taking 5 threes and making 2 of them.
I don't know why.
That's 40%.
No, but
no, it's not. It's 36.
You said 5 threes and making 2. 2 out of 5.
Sorry. 1.8 to 4.8. My bad.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Like, you know how we say Kevin Durant just took the role of Harrison Barnes?
I don't say that.
I said that. I absolutely said that.
I don't say that.
I said that. Kevin Durant came in and was just the absolute better souped up steroid version of Harrison Barnes. He did the same thing. He's just a better player.
He did the same thing. He did the same thing.
Extremely better. He had
Kevin
the
Durant
same
did the
role.
same.
He had the same.
Y'all need to stop. You need to stop. You need to stop, bro.
Hey, don't make me go get the quote from Michael
I said I'm on my mango habanero today.
Hey, you got 2/3 of your life left, all right?
That's what I'm saying.
You got 2/3 of your life left.
The fall off when replacing Clay with other 3-and-D players. I don't think I mean, it would be a fall off. But
I must have heard a game 6 Clay or something, huh?
That's one game though. What about
that's
1 through 5?
What game? It's a whole
1 through 5.
What
about 1 through 5?
It's nice. I know Clay can snap because his shooting is so good.
That got. I mean, he done saved and won, bro.
That's if you get the space. If you get the space, now go. Boston can say, "All right, Steph, do what you want to do." Nasty. They can tell Steph, I mean,
I don't need them hating me on.
You can have your
prime Zay.
You can have your 6-7 threes, but Klay Thompson not doing nothing. Andrew Wiggins, we gonna lock him up too. They can allow one player from Golden State to try to set the tone, but unless Steph Curry gonna really go
the last
off,
time Klay made the playoffs, and
just saying. I mean, I don't.
Okay.
Again,
he's been hurt the last 2 years. What do you mean?
Okay. I'm about to go to this year.
Since 2014, every year Klay has been healthy playing in the season. He's made the playoffs. Matter of fact, he made the finals. Ever since they made it the first year, he ain't missed the final since.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say
anytime Klay is playing the season,
why do you keep doing
he's made the finals since the first time they've been there.
A lot of wide opens last night, though. I feel like he made most of his wide opens.
Bro, I love how Warriors fans act like they really could have won this shit without Klay Thompson. Now y'all could have won without Klay now. They need to stop.
Wait, who said that?
Because Mars talking about the
3 games of legacy. Like, what are we doing here?
3 games of legacy. Right.
Oh, he's saying that the Warriors could have won a chip without Klay. No, he was important.
It sounds like that.
This doesn't seem like Klay. This doesn't seem like Klay.
He's saying 3 games for a whole legacy. Like that's what they're trying to define his legacy. 3 games.
In the Rocket series too, Mars.
Let's go. Let's do it. So let's go down Klay history this season of playoffs. 19 games. The first game against Denver, he went 5 for 10 from the 3-point. All right, next game he had 21. He went 3 for 8 from the 3-point. The next one he had 26, 6 for 13 from 3. The next one 42, 7 for 11. All right, a bad game, 1 for 6 with 15 points. Another bad game, 3 for 10 with 15 points again, 3 for 10. Then 12, 2 for 12. Okay, that's against Memphis. You know, all right. Then he comes back 21, right? 4 of 6. And 14, he didn't hit a 3 in that game. I remember that game. Clay, something happened to Clay that game. But I could go back in history and find another game like that. Let's go game. What game is this?
I said game 6, Clay.
5. Game 5, 19. He went 3 for 6. Game 6. Oh, that's the 30-point game. So I could skip that one because, BooWop said that. Then 15, 15, 19, 12, 32 in the last game against Dallas, and then 15 in his first game. So, yeah, his points are down a little bit, but don't say and act like Clay ain't busting threes. 5 for 10, 3 for 8, 6 for 13, 7 for 11, like 8 for 14, like 8 for 16.
Why are they trying to act like the man is not a major part of the fucking Warriors championship runs? Like, what are we doing?
I don't think they or
I can go back to the last championship and tell you that Clay was averaging almost 22 points to 25.
I think they just talking about how they had people talk about how game 6 play is overrated.
It's not overrated. They needed the motherfucker to play that well. So
I think that's what they trying. Like, I think they're just trying to talk about game 6 play.
I get it, but it's downplaying to me. Like when you do that, like I'm not sitting here telling you that Klay Thompson is a superstar or anything like that, but he definitely is a star caliber player.
Yes, he is.
Like, what are we doing here?
And then what I'm saying is the reason why the stats I didn't want to go to, but it was just like people acting like he can't make shots. But what I wanted to say, Clay played 30 games before he got into a playoffs where basketball is tougher, and that affects him. It affects him.
Injury.
Yeah, that affects him, bro. He hasn't been playing for 2 years. His body has to get used to being consistently in that stance again, and he ain't there yet. But like you said, if this goes to game 6, Clay dropping 30.
But nobody was saying that that wasn't the narrative in up until this point. Because but that's what it is. It's the moment. It's in the moment you make a narrative. That's all it is. Clay ain't playing that very well now, so Clay washed. And then when Clay go off and drop 30, Clay's back. And then the next game, 12, oh no, he washed again. Then he dropped 30 again. Clay's back. Like, this is what people do. We got to figure out how we're gonna watch and talk about the game of basketball, man. Because if you gonna judge basketball on a game basis, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to stay consistent.
Couldn't win without neither one of them.
No, I don't think they could have won without all three of them there, Steph, Clay, or Draymond.
Okay, so I have a question. Wait. I have a genuine question.
I feel like Draymond's more replaceable.
Oh, what?
Go back to
You think Clay's more replaceable?
Yeah, he's more replaceable. But the problem is, what people don't want to talk about is that Klay Thompson will go down as probably a top 5 3-point shooter of all time. So you're just not replacing that guy either. You might can get somebody that can shoot threes, but is they going to do it as good as Klay Thompson does? That's the question, because he does it real well.
I mean, it's all about.
I have a question, BooWop. If you replace these Warriors teams, because they were basically around the same time, so if you whatever you consider prime Klay Thompson, if you replace him with prime Danny Green, do they still win the title?
No.
What is Danny Green?
What is prime Danny Green?
What are y'all talking about?
Point Danny Green?
Danny Green? 2014 Danny Green was a little crazy.
10 points. He averaged 10 points. 2014 Danny Green. Let's go see what was so crazy about Danny Green.
How many shots was he taking though in that Spurs system though?
Can he get the same amount of shots up? Can he get them up?
The amount of 3-point shots? Hell, if Klay is taking 14 threes a game, and Danny Green takes 14, you have
to be able to get him up, Gbaby.
Hold on,
you have to get him up.
I didn't say Danny Green right now. I'm talking prime.
We've never seen Danny Green take 14 shots.
I didn't never see Danny Green
never been in the
his
Warriors.
prime. It doesn't matter about him being on the Warriors. You got to stop doing that. He's on the team that signed him because they thought he can help. If the Warriors thought he can help, they would have signed him. They didn't want Danny because they know that nigga had.
The Warriors takes those amount of threes.
The nigga in 2014, 2015 took 2.43 and made 2.4 threes.
But he was never the 3-and-D guy on the Warriors.
It does not matter.
It doesn't matter what team he was. He was a successful team in his prime. It doesn't. Like, I hate that you do that, GK. Put him on this team and he'll be better. No, nobody cares. He would have been in the background like everybody else. Like, he's nobody special,
because the systems are designed to be different. Like, what do you mean?
So
yeah,
GK,
and that's why
GK,
he was taking. That's why he was
GK.
taking 5.6 threes in 2014 because the system was different. And he was only making 2 of them.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's swap in 2016. 2017 when Kevin Durant first got to the Warriors. Let's swap Klay Thompson for Danny Green.
In 2017?
Yeah, since it's just gonna translate.
Them niggas, they don't beat the Rockets.
They don't
beat the Rockets.
They don't beat the Rockets.
They don't beat the Rockets.
Y'all just say anything
I
now.
still want to know what a prime
now.
Danny Green is. Somebody please tell me
Anything.
what a prime.
I said 2014. That year he went stupid in the finals.
Where Danny Green runs around 6 screens for an open catch and shoot.
Why would they do that, GK? GK, why would they do that? Why would they do that?
That's the only way Danny Green gonna get a shot off.
Why would they do that? And they don't see
that's
you
what they
die.
do for Klay. That's the advantages that Klay.
You know why they do that for Klay, GK? Do you know why?
You talking about 20?
He's an elite
system.
No, because he's an elite shooter. It's not because it's the Warrior systems.
Mars, who y'all play in 2017?
Like, what are we doing here? None of this is possible without the greatness of both the Splash Brothers.
Danny
Y'all forgot
Green,
they started as the Splash
you
Brothers
said,
now.
You talking about when San Antonio played the Heat, Gbaby?
Yeah.
9 points, right? 15 points, 9 points, and 0 points. That's what Danny Green did.
Oh, 2014.
That's what he did.
Wait.
2014
Wait, hold on. They didn't play the Rockets. Didn't they play the Spurs that year when Kawhi got hurt?
That's why I said it. Like, just imagine Klay Thompson and Kawhi versus Danny Green. And
that's the I forgot. Yeah, they ain't. Yeah, right.
Danny Green is who? Danny
2014
Green
first game.
Yeah, I know, Mars. I just seen it.
Game 1, San Antonio versus Wait, hold on. This is San Antonio versus Miami.
Yeah,
he scored 13. Game 2, 9. Game 3, 15. Game 4, 9. Game 5, 0.
Okay, so I had the wrong year. So I'm at 2013 then. Whatever year he was going stupid in the finals. That's the year I was talking about.
He was going stupid.
So you want 1 year of a man and versus
I was just looking one year
Thompson
and 1 year. You swap. Oh, that's all I was talking about. That's all I was talking about. That's all I was talking about.
2013, Gbaby.
2013, he averaged 9 points.
2013
in the playoffs.
He averaged 14 points and 4 rebounds.
What were his 3 point? Because what was his 3 point attempts and what was his 3 point percentage?
He was shooting. Okay,
I never heard anybody say prime Danny Green. This
Prime
guy,
that's the year. Wait, nigga, is this the year they lost to Bron?
So you just saying, GK,
the year they lost to
anybody
Bron.
that's given more opportunity
Whatever
is
year
destined to be
he was
Klay
going
Thompson.
stupid,
Okay,
That's what you're saying.
so I guess the year they lost to
I'm
not
Bron
saying
for
anybody-
three.
I'm
The year
not
they lost
saying
to
anybody
Bron,
could've,
when he went back to back, he shot 55% from the three.
stepped in
Am I bugging?
Clay's
Yeah, he
shoes for that
in the
journey
finals, right?
and done a better job
Yeah.
than Clay. But I'm saying there's a lot of people that would have done better than they did in their own journey had they had Clay's shoes.
That's obvious. Nobody's saying that you wouldn't benefit from playing in Golden State. Yes, everybody did.
That's all I'm saying.
But what you're saying can be said about Steph Curry, can be said about all those players playing in Golden State. They all benefit for playing in that system.
Let me ask you this then.
So then why can't Danny Green
any other
benefit from
scenario
playing in
where
that system?
Clay
Nobody said he couldn't. But you're trying
That's
to
all I
act
was
like
saying. That's all I was saying. Danny Green. If you put Danny Green there, I think they can.
I'm not
as
saying
Morris
what you
just
finna
alluded
say.
to.
That's not the
as
same
Morris
thing.
just alluded to.
I don't
as
care what
Morris
Morris
just
is
alluded
alluding
to.
to. What
They
I'm
can
alluding
still
to.
win a chip with Danny Green there.
That's
No,
false.
they can't.
That's
No,
false.
they cannot.
That's
No, they
false.
cannot. Because
That's
what you're
false.
doing is you
What
guys
about
did the
Ray
same
Allen?
thing. Hold on. You guys did the same thing with me when I said Jose Calderon, TJ Ford could replace Rondo in 2008. No, he can't. He can't do this. This, that, that. Rondo did this. Rondo did that. Y'all did the same damn thing. So we're doing the same thing to you now. And it's, oh, no, Danny Green's prime. It was crazy. Danny Green averaged 44 points in his prime. Like,
Point guard's different.
I mean, I never.
okay,
said that.
yeah, point guard's different. Sure.
It is.
They talking about tell me,
Sure.
Guard.
Why did
Don't be
the
a troll
Spurs,
for your
Houston,
whole life, Guard.
Why did the
Grow
Spurs,
up,
Houston,
Guard.
and the Lakers
Get
go
a
with Robert
picture,
Horry
Guard.
over any other
Don't be
damn
a troll your
role player?
whole life, Guard. Get a picture, all right? Get a picture, bro. Come on.
Prime
Let's
Danny
not do
Green.
this. Don't be a troll your whole life, bro.
What you mean? Prime
Danny
Danny
Green was a slasher averaging 2
So-
points.
Who the fuck said they're gonna replace Steph?
So
Man?
LeBron and Matthew Dellavedova beat Steph,
Oh,
Draymond,
shit.
and Danny Green in 2015.
You said what?
So LeBron and Matthew
Tell me
Dellavedova
who
beat
what.
Steph, Danny Green, and Draymond in
Tell you
2015.
what.
I mean, you're adding who? Okay, who's the third player for LeBron and Matthew? So you
Kyrie got hurt game 1 or 2, right? Whatever Kyrie got hurt, all that happened. I'm saying because all we're doing is talking Danny Green and Clay. So I'm saying swap that, put Clay in 2015 or put Danny Green in 2015. That's what I'm saying. Like in 2015, you mean to tell me they still don't beat Braun and Dellavedova?
I think the Warriors still win
with Danny Green there.
No.
So they lose. So they lose. So I just wanted to go on record here. Y'all think the Cavs would have won 2 straight?
No.
And they would have won in 2015 with LeBron and Dellavedova if you replace Clay with Danny Green.
I think the Warriors win still.
I do too, but I'm getting, it's okay.
Nigga saying prime Danny Green.
I don't know what a prime Danny Green look like. I don't know what a prime Danny Green look like. That's going on TikTok.
We saying anything now, man.
Oh, Nike, thank you for the gifted sub.
I said the 2013 year where he went crazy in the finals. Trent just told me he shot 55% from 3.
One scenario.
Trent, did he not shoot 55% from 3 in that finals? I think if you put him in 2015 Warriors,
I think one game he shot like 10 threes.
So what the thing that you guys are missing, right? When you plug him into the Golden State Warriors,
is the journey. You still they still don't want to talk about the journey that they got.
Like if you plug him into the Golden State Warriors, he has to go there at the beginning of that season. That means his role will be different than Klay Thompson's. I'm sorry. You guys don't understand that he's not going to be able to score 60 points and how many dribbles?
Thank you.
That's one game.
That's what series you're talking about.
No, I don't think he can do that. I'm not saying he can do that.
I'm not saying he can do that, but I think they can still win. But I still think they can win. Who did they play? Who did they play in the playoffs?
They played in 2015. They played us the first round. They beat us in 5. And then I got to see the other playoff.
I don't think that.
Guess what? Hey, guess what? Yes, it does. Because Steph Curry wasn't there in that first series. Yes, it does.
It was. He was there in that first series.
Against when? The second title run?
No, I'm talking about 2015.
That's the second.
That's the first one.
The first one. Yeah, they might get away because Steph was healthy. I'm talking about that next year.
Oh, that next year? No. I didn't go to 2016 because they lost with them.
Why you can't go there? Why you can't go there 1 year later?
I said they can win 8 championships. I didn't say they still get 4. Well, maybe with KD there, they probably still get one. With KD there, they probably still get one. To be honest,
why can't Danny Green, in the same opportunity, in the same role as Klay Thompson, simply do what Klay Thompson did?
I didn't say he did the exact same, but I said they can still win. That was my whole point. They can still win with Danny Green there.
Causes them to lose.
Yeah. I think they still win in 2015.
Is that the Cavs that took 2 games?
Y'all missing my point now.
Wait, hold on.
No, you're saying okay. So, BooWop, you're saying that Danny Green can't do what? Yes, that one. You're saying that Danny Green can't. You're saying that Danny Green can't do what Klay does, right? That's what you're saying. Like no matter what year I decide to take Danny Green and all that, he can't do what Klay does. I want to make sure I'm clear because I don't want to.
No, this all comes from saying prime Danny Green.
I think
that's where this comes from. He said,
okay, I said the wrong word. I apologize.
If he would have just left it at Danny Green, could have this, we would have had a normal conversation.
Okay, cool.
But what's he said? Prime Danny Green.
Hey, my fault. That's wrong. Danny Green, and more specifically 2013 when he went crazy in the finals. That Danny Green, I feel like I'm not saying the Warriors would still win 4. But they would win at 15, and they probably win at 17.
What I was trying to say is that you're the same thing you guys said to me, right? The one thing that I didn't consider in taking Rondo off the 2008 Boston and replacing him with somebody else is, do they fit in the system, right? So you're saying that Danny Green, just because he's the shooter and he went off, that he's going to be able to go off on the Warriors because he's going to get those same shots. He's going to get those same shots. I don't think they win because Danny doesn't get those same shots. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't get those same shots on the Warriors that he got on whatever team he was on the Spurs in 2013, 2014. He's not getting those same shots. He was used in that Spurs system for a reason. Look at Danny on any other team after that. Where did they use him? How consistent is he? We just had a conversation a couple of weeks ago when GK was telling us when 76ers, and correct me if I'm wrong, GK, when the 76ers was playing the Heat and GK was taking up for Danny Green, that Danny Green can still put the ball in the basket. When we were saying he was washed, now all of a sudden it's a prime Danny Green. When we all was up here calling Danny washed, now all of a sudden it's a prime Danny Green.
That's in 2022 though. In 2019, and
Danny went off. Give me your props. Then he went off.
And then, but in Toronto, he was still pretty integral. Obviously not the same, but he was still pretty integral to that.
I was hearing Church there that he was inconsistent too when he was in Toronto. I just want to see.
Yeah,
so,
bro.
I didn't never really hear chirps about Clay being inconsistent.
Every situation Klay Thompson has been in, Danny Green, unless you're telling me Klay Thompson, other than like his rookie year in the playoffs, is the only time I think he can do what Danny Green can do what he did. Like, I'm being for real. Like,
I wish I would have said somebody else.
That Danny Green shit is so disrespectful.
Maybe I would have agreed with you guys.
So, the chat started this. Maybe I started off saying it wrong.
It wasn't really you. It was the chat that started it.
I think the chat was referring to just right now, though.
Oh no, because I don't think
even if they're referring to right now,
Danny Green can't. No, I'm not doing right now. I'm saying
you would take him right now, but
no, I think right now, like last night, Clay prime Danny Green.
Same numbers.
What is prime Danny Green? Listen, we gotta move on.
Go to the show, bro.
Yeah, let's get to this PVT.
Not like
prime ain't best age. Prime is not best age. We ain't changing the definition.
No, like because Danny Green's like 37 now.
To be honest,
he's actually 34, and when he was 24, he won shit.
Even when he was 25,
like what are we doing?
He nigga averaged 11 points.
Mars, I'm with y'all. I'm
good. All right, PvP.
You chatting bad. Hold on, real quick, Trey. Y'all chatting bad. Y'all really about to say they win in 2018?
They chat.
Where you said it at?
When they talking about because God talking about fraud because he don't like James Harden that fraud and choke no matter what.
Oh, I wasn't doing that.
Oh, okay.
No, I wasn't doing that. No, I was. So just so y'all know, I think the Warriors can still win in 15 to 17 with Danny Green instead of Clay. I think they can still win regardless. But
now we just plug and play. Listen, I'm gonna take you out this role, put you in this role, and you're gonna do the same thing this guy have the same effect.
It's not the exact same, but the drop off isn't that far off to where they still don't win.
Clay's impact
drop off isn't that far off.
The impact that Clay gives
to the point where it costs them winning a
championship.
To the point that it does not cost them winning a
championship. Then leave it alone, everybody, just leave it alone.
Garbage.
Deal. I'm ready.
All right, PvP. Who we got today, BooWop?
Welcome back, Mr. NBA.
I got it. If you
I came with
the right GK.
How you just did it with me last night, BooWop?
We got
tired of you, BooWop.
We got Zebo versus Ball Don't Lie. Sheed.
This gonna be a good one because we was looking at the stats and yeah, it's pretty close. Somebody got a title, somebody don't, but let's get into it. The order is BooWop, Trent, Gbaby, Mr. NBA, and GK. All right, I'm gonna say your name first time, second time you're on your own. Let's get it. Inside scoring, BooWop.
Zebo.
Trent.
Zebo.
Gbaby.
I can go Zach Randolph.
Mr. NBA.
It's Zach Randolph all day.
And GK?
I don't know if it's all day, but I'm gonna go Zebo.
All right, you're on your own. Post moves. BooWop.
I'm gonna say she.
Zebo.
We'll go with my guy Rasheed Wallace.
I'm going Zebo.
Yeah, I think it has to be Zebo on that.
Defense.
Rasheed Wallace versus Zach Randolph on Mars.
Defense.
Oh, Rasheed. I'm sorry.
She.
Rasheed.
I'm going Zebo.
No, Sheed. It's easy, Sheed.
Rebounding.
Facts. Oh, Zebo.
Zebo.
Yeah. Him, Zebo.
Yeah, Zebo.
Okay. I guess because of maybe offensive rebounds. Yeah, I'll go Zebo.
Impact.
Rasheed.
She.
Rasta.
Sheed.
IQ.
Rasheed.
She.
Dirty 30.
Yeah, Rasheed.
I got Zebo for IQ.
Leadership.
Zebo.
Zebo.
Zach Randolph.
Third. Z-Bo.
Zach.
ISO.
Oh. It's hard.
Sheed.
She. I give it Sheed.
You know what? I'm gonna give my guy Zebo some love. I'll give it to Zebo.
No, I'm giving that one to Sheed.
Yeah, I'm thinking both sides of the ball, Rasheed.
Yeah.
1v1.
This is against each other, Edward.
Sheed.
I think I'm gonna give Rasheed.
I'm gonna go with my guy
Sheed.
Zebo.
Yeah, I'm going with Sheed. It's
Career.
next time.
This one's close.
Yeah, it is.
Close as hell. Career, BooWop.
I know. I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say Zebo.
That's a tough. Yeah, it's a tough category.
Zebo. Yeah, Zebo.
What you say?
I said Zebo.
I'm talking about Trump. Zebo.
I'm gonna go Rasheed.
I'm gonna go with Zebo.
I'm gonna go Rasheed.
She got the championship. Rather have
Rasheed.
Rasheed.
I'd rather have Zebo.
Rasheed Wallace.
all right. You may discuss.
There's another neck and neck player comparison.
I want to give facts. I want to give my take is just defensively she'd got it. Offensively, I just feel like Zebo's finesse and like just level of skill of like I don't know his bag and being
30 to 25 Sheed.
Putting the ball in the basket. I'd probably have to give the slight edge to Zebo.
Zebo don't really have no bags.
I mean, his post moves were nice. His midi was nice. He had a fadeaway. His his pivot moves to put the ball in the bucket was nice.
I know, but he didn't have a better bag than Rasheed.
Yeah,
well, what I'm about to say is like in terms of running the floor, like dunks and alley oops or post spins for dunks and just power. And even like I remember when Sheed was on Boston and then they were trying to put Gasol on him. They were trying to put Odom on him. They were trying to put like, you know, he was going up against the best of the best in bigs and he was scoring on them. And then not only that, like Sheed would clearly had him in terms of being a shot blocker, whether it be one-on-one or coming from the help side. And then even early in Sheed's career, like I remember matchups against Garnett and it would be ISO in the low post and he was just dunking on like posterized him the one time he posterized him and it wasn't even a healthy posterizer, it was a straight 1v1. So just because of all that, I just give the overall edge to Sheed because he's got the power too, the power and the defense, where I think Zebo's really just got the finesse.
I don't even think Zebo got the finesse. I think he just had the bully ball. Like that's Mr. 20 and 10. Like Zebo went after his, and I think Rasheed same way. He just had a little bit more finesse. That she could stretch out to the 3-point line, something Zebo definitely couldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
And like athletics, like Zebo definitely wasn't really athletic. Like he never was a guy that was going.
He couldn't get 3 inches off the ground.
Exactly. Like so, I just think he was good for what he did for sure, but I just think Rasheed was more of a winning player. And as for career, I just said Zach had a better career because I don't define one title unless you're truly like the man on that title. One title ain't gonna do it for me like that to say you better than somebody like career wise.
Yeah, I think the reason I rolled with Zach heavy was because I watched his career start to finish, and just kind of seeing him be the pivotal piece for that Memphis defense that was terrifying for a minute in the league with him, Randolph, Allen. I think just seeing that and watching him develop his offense. On top of that, kind of why I was rocking with Zebo a lot heavier, and like everybody knows, I'm a stickler for power forward centers and just true big man. So I definitely sticking with Zebo.
You're a stickler for traditional big man?
I enjoy
what you said, or okay. So you're an NBA guy.
I think if you got a traditional big, somebody who can give
Trent, we'll talk about after the show.
Like 15 to 15 or 12 and 18 rebounds, it's easier to me personally, it's easier to build around that. Even if you want to put athletic wing, a shooter at your point, facilitator, whatever, it's just easier to build a winning team around two big.
Interesting.
That's it. We're moving on.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, what we got, BooWop? Time is it?
Safer out.
Who we got?
Chris Webber.
Drafted. First round, first pick overall, 1993 by the Magic. In his career, he's played 831 games. He's averaged on his career 20.7 points, 9.8 rebounds, 4.2 assists, field goal percentage of 47.9%, three-point percentage of 29.9%, and free throw of 64.9. His effective field goal, I don't know if y'all want that, but it's 48.7. He's a five-time All-Star, five-time All-NBA, 1998-99. Rebound champ, 1993-94 All Rookie Team, and in 1993 he was All Rookie of the Year. Let me give you, so I can get this out of the way.
You forgot the thing he's most famous for, Troy.
Oh, timeout? No, I didn't. You didn't see the thumbnail?
Oh.
Better go check that thumbnail on YouTube. It's on the thumbnail. It's literally what I put. Am I in the Hall of Fame? I just put timeout. Everybody knows when we talk about Chris Webber. I didn't think it would come up here in this Hall of Fame, introduction.
It really shouldn't.
It shouldn't. No, it shouldn't.
It won't affect his Hall of Fame, but I was just saying that
it might now that you mentioned it. It might now that you mentioned it. All right, let me go through his career in playoff highs. So it's minutes played in regular season, 56 points, 51. This is his highest ever throughout his career. Rebounds, 26, assists, 13, steals, 8. He had 8 assists 2 times. That's crazy. Blocks, 9, offensive rebounds, 11, defensive rebounds, 18. Field goals made, 24. Field goals attempted, 47. God. Right. 3-pointers made, 5. 3-pointers attempted, 8. Free throws made, 17. Free throws attempted, 23. Turnovers, 10 in one game. That's crazy. All right, playoffs, minutes played, 42, points, 34, rebounds, 18, assists, 13, steals, 4, blocks, 7, offensive rebounds, 10, defensive rebounds, 13, made field goals, 15, attempted field goals, 32, 3-pointers made, 3, attempted 5, free throws, 11, attempted 14, and 7 turnovers 5 times in the playoffs. The floor is y'all, guys. Does Rasheed deserve to be in the From the Sideline Hall of Fame?
Go, Webb, go. Yes, he does.
I would want to put him in.
Don't you want to put in?
I know. I want everybody in.
What's up? Does he have enough in his career? Like, talk about it. You guys sometimes be some good ones, and you guys get quiet and just you guys the fans like that.
I'm just looking across, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like he should get in. There's other players that we've discussed that probably were not as good as him in his career.
You said Rondo is in. Rondo got into our Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
no, I'm saying there was guys. I mean,
no,
I think I voted for him.
Did we put him in or no?
He said Garbage saying Rondo's in, so Chris Webber should automatically be in. That's what you're trying to say.
I don't know if we voted him. I know I voted.
Let me go just pull up the stats.
I think it's pissed that we didn't get him in. Or did we get him in? I want everybody.
So Casey Jones out. Robert Horry is out. Jamal Crawford out. Rondo was safe. Good. And then Kevin Johnson was safe too.
I think Chris Webber should be in. I think he probably had a better career than both of them. Probably, maybe, for sure. Yeah, probably. So. Yeah, I think it's a better career. So if they're safe,
even in just think about.
I think he's safe too.
How good of a basketball player was that guy? Like he was He was really good.
I mean, I said that. I think he's a better player in the
Hall of Fame quality though.
He averaged 20 points 9 seasons.
I think he is
in a row.
Yeah,
in a row.
I know. I was just saying that just because we're good. But I think he's probably gonna be in though. To me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say he's safe. I mean, he's in the Hall of Fame as we speak right now.
Yes, he is. But you know that don't matter here.
It don't. But
is he a top 75 player?
I don't think he is.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I was just asking.
Mars, what do you mean? You didn't see that episode that Casey Jones didn't get in? You wasn't here?
Nope.
That's why Bill has 11 rings. Tell him, Mars. I know you're being sarcastic, but tell him, Mars. Without Casey coming off off the bench, you know.
Yeah, I think he
in. Win him.
Yeah, I think this is another like a plain and simple one. Like he in
for 10 years straight, he averaged 22, 10, and 4. Yeah, he in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he is.
You put it like that.
7, 8, 9 years. Don't give him extra.
No, I'm looking at it. I do the whole thing from 93 to 94 to 2003 and 2004. That's 10 seasons. Those were his averages: 22 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block.
You said 94 to 95 or 93 to 94?
Yeah, if you go on Basketball Reference, you just can highlight it. Like
no, I got the stats like right here, right. Like it's on paper.
Right, but you can't highlight it like this. So you can highlight it and they give you the total averages and shit like that.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, because in that 10th season he averaged 18, so I guess it would average out because you do that 20, 20, 20, 20, and then you divide it by bang, bang, bang. That's math if you guys didn't know. But all right, let's take a vote. I didn't call you.
Troy crazy. I didn't call you.
I'm sorry, G. All right, BooWop. Safe? We raising your hand for this ain't school?
You said you didn't call me, so I figured I gotta raise my hand now.
Trent. Mr. NBA.
Safe.
GK. Well, how am I killing trees? The trees already killed. I just go to the store and pick the paper up. I ain't killing no damn trees. They dead already. Listen, they saying I'm doing something. I'm not.
I recycle. It's okay, Simp. I recycle.
I recycle too. I recycle my paper.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Damn, should I keep my trend? No, I broke my trend last one, so I'm gonna say safe myself. So Chris Webber is unanimous.
You hear that, C-Web?
And he is safe. He's the first. He's the first unanimous.
Chris Webber, like, fuck y'all.
Nah, because
I'm in the real Hall of Fame.
Okay. I just wrote it
down. Like I'm in the real Hall of Fame. You guys know that, right?
You don't get no trophy, no jacket over here, man. You just get love from us fans. That's all it is. You get love for us fans. That's all. Yes, Garb said you can grow more trees. Mars said rip trees. Listen, I'm not the ones out there cutting them down. Leave me alone. All right. All right, let me get this game ready. Mr. NBA.
Yeah, Sam. I got
Mr. NBA. You don't do football, right?
Not a lot, but I know.
All right, so you can like. All right, you could do this. You could do
It's
this.
okay. Just become a senior. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, you could do this.
Who you got's easy though. It's just whoever.
Pick a player.
For any reason you want. You don't have to just.
Yeah,
you don't have to explain yourself.
So Trent put another one together, and it's gonna get a little spicy at the end. Trent did that on purpose. All right, so this one again is 1v1, wide receiver versus corner. Okay, so you're either picking the wide receiver or you're picking the corner.
I know Cooper Kupp versus Jalen Ramsey's on here. I know. I know it's on here. I know Trent put it on here. There's no way
it was on the first one. Why would it be on the second one?
On the first two, you got Cooper Kupp.
Remember our first big argument?
Yeah. You're right.
All right, first one. You got Dion versus Randy. Who you got?
Give me Randy Moss, man. Stop playing with me.
And you can just say it, Edward. You don't gotta wait for nobody.
For sure. All right, I'm picking Randy. I like Randy.
Trent pondering like he didn't make this.
It's still hard as bro. Nigga, it's the only one, but it's still hard as fuck, bro.
He said this is the first one, but
it's still hard as
I set myself up for failure.
I'm gonna say Dion.
Somebody in the chat.
I'll go Prime, but it's close though. Close.
And then I'm waiting for GK.
Like Dion cool and everything. It's the GOAT corner versus the GOAT receiver, but
what GOAT receiver?
Randy.
Is he the GOAT? Or is that Larry Fitzgerald?
GOAT receiver.
It's close.
Is he the GOAT?
Oh, Larry's top 5. Larry's top 5. Low key.
Like,
I'm not even gonna lie. Trent, you've convinced me. Larry's over Julio for me now.
I told you.
He should have been.
Yes, Larry is that guy.
I want to pick.
That's my GOAT.
Dion on this one.
I'm gonna pick Dion. All right.
Just weird for me.
If that was Jerry Rice, I'd have picked Jerry Rice though.
I don't know where you was going with
That
this
was Jerry Rice. I would have picked Dion.
I think this is going to be unanimous.
Didn't him and Jerry actually have back and forth though?
You think it's going to be unanimous?
Yeah, I think this one might be unanimous.
Unanimous? Let's see it.
Next one. You got Tyreek Hill versus Jerry Alexander.
Give me Jerry Alexander, please.
All right, and it's not a unanimous no more.
I told you.
I think I've seen a couple of games.
I get killed anyway.
Only because
when healthy, Tyreek Hill isn't top 5.
I'm just more of a fan of Cheetah than I am of Tyreek. Than I am of Jair, so I'm going to take Tyreek.
For
that reason.
Trent.
I'm going to just say, just so his speed is so unfair, and it's a 1v1, I'm going to take Tyreek.
Me too. I'm taking Tyreek.
Guard spitting right now, bro.
You too, Mr. NBA?
I'm saying bullshit.
I'm taking Tyreek.
Just be talking.
I told you it would have been a sweep, Trent, but Gbaby just had to mess it up.
Well, I've seen more of Kansas City offense than I have of the Falcons defense for sure.
You can pick whoever you want for whatever reason you want. It doesn't have to be because you think he's gonna win.
Face merchant.
It's a face merchant.
That's funny.
Next one. Antonio Brown versus Champ Bailey.
Champ.
Yeah.
Me AB.
No, yeah, I'm about to say, give me Antonio Brown, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I love Champ. Give me AB.
I'm gonna go Champ Bailey. Now this next one should be a sweep.
Is crazy.
This next one should be a sweep.
Julio Jones versus Darrelle Revis.
Revis Island.
Give me Revis, bro.
This should be a sweep.
3. Okay. Gbaby, Mr. NBA.
Yeah, give me Revis.
Gbaby going Julio. Let's go.
Give me Darrelle Revis.
This one gonna be interesting.
That was funny.
Because it's prime for Brown.
Yeah.
OBJ versus Patrick Peterson.
Patrick Peterson in his prime though was.
Give me Odell, man.
I don't know why GK said Pat P like that. Crazy.
Pat P.
Man, give me Odell.
That's tough. Like I know.
He fool, man.
That's low key tough.
Damn.
I think I'm gonna go Odell as well, but
my gosh,
I don't want to.
Fool,
I don't want to.
All right.
Wait, were they at LSU at the same time together, or had Pat P already been in the league when Odell got there?
You said what?
Were they at LSU together, or was Pat P already in the league when Odell was at LSU?
The year Odell got there, Pat P into the Jazz. So yeah, they weren't there together.
They weren't there together. Oh
no. I'm gonna go. I'll go Odell.
And Mr. NBA, I didn't catch what you said.
Odell. I don't know who. Oh boy,
it's like almost sweet.
I'm gonna do some homework, man. Y'all gonna make me do some homework.
It's almost super short, but it's a hard ass decision.
All right,
next that
one.
was
crazy guard.
Hunter Renfrow. Patrick Jr.
Trent, I love you so much, Trent. You are my guy. You are my guy, Trent. I love you.
Give me Patrick Surtain.
Give me Surtain.
Give me easy. Yeah, please.
Give me Hunter Renfrow, man. I'm a cake for my guy. Give me Hunter Renfrow.
Please give me Patrick Surtain.
I'm with you, baby.
Please.
NBA?
Hunter Renfrow overrated. People got Tyler Lockett.
He's
not better than him.
Hey, pick one, orange or black.
Hey, come on, man. I'm not gonna lead you astray. I'm not gonna lead you astray. You know what? Black teams look better in black. Come on, man.
Sure.
Come on, man.
All right, so number 2 is the defensive player, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking defense of offense all the time.
Smart man in this one.
No matter what, I'm taking.
All right, this one's gonna be interesting. Keenan Allen versus Denzel Ward.
Hey, look. I rock with my boy. He's my guy. Like, I really do. Give me freaking Keenan Allen, man. Let's not.
I knew you was going there.
Let's not do
really
this.
written on the paper.
Let's not do this.
1v1.
I like this.
This
I
one not
might have to go Keenan Allen as well.
This one not as easy one as people might think.
It's not, because I love Denzel Ward. Glad he got the bag.
Trent, NBA AGQ.
It's a 1-on-1, and Keenan Allen right running OB.
Keenan Allen like 6.
He like 6'5".
But he's like a top 5,
6'5"?
damn near top
I
3
thought he was a
route
little
runner
shorter
in the
than that.
league.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Keenan Allen.
Give me Keenan. I got a little bit of.
Yes,
I know a little something about.
Yo,
Keenan.
Emster.
You going Keenan
crazy.
TGK?
Yeah, I could go either way on this one, but I guess if I have to pick, I'll go Keenan.
This is an interesting one too. Amari Cooper versus Marshawn Lattimore.
You know what time it is? Give me Marshawn, bro.
Don't be
Stop
biased,
playing.
Gbaby. Stop being biased.
No, it's over already.
I want Marshawn Lattimore
He could pick up
against
for whatever
everybody
he
except
wants.
Stephon
Just
Diggs,
pick him.
because
That's
Stephon
fine.
Diggs made that stupid. I'm not.
This who might be the most underrated one. Give me Amari Cooper.
Give me Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper's route running is severely underappreciated.
I ain't
am a really
Marshawn.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
If
NBA, you said Amari too?
Amari, yeah. So if
I'm a really
if
big fan
Keenan-
of Marshawn Lattimore, though.
Marshawn, baby.
Yeah, I mean, really, it just comes down to me picking Marshawn just because I like him better, not even because I think he's better. Or
Emster and Garb, y'all are nasty.
I
So-
like him better.
Why y'all asking these nasty ass
So
questions?
real quick, if Keenan Allen is, somebody said he was considered
A top route runner, and Amari's a better route runner than him.
So where's Amari?
That's
Amari's up there.
I think
Amari's up there.
he's definitely one of the most underrated in the league.
I think Keenan Allen. I mean, I don't know. They're pretty close. Keenan Allen and Amari.
Okay.
Skill.
Yeah, they're close. They're close. Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, should I put the same picture?
You did it twice? Oh, I was about to say.
No, it's the same picture.
I was like, I'm going Marshawn twice.
Because what I do is I download the picture and then the bar pops up on the bottom of the web browser and I snatch it from there onto PowerPoint.
So is it supposed to be a different player? Or is it?
Yeah, I'll give you the player.
is.
It's Debo Samuels versus J.C. Jackson.
I want
Debo.
Debo. I know Debo.
That's my money.
Trent and G baby.
I'm gonna go with Jace.
I'm gonna go JC.
I'm sensing a little bias.
How's that bias?
All right, last one.
The way you guys said it.
None of us are 49ers fans or Patriots fans, so
That's true.
how's that bias?
I don't know.
I knew it. I knew it was in here.
Part two, nigga.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I knew it was in here.
Hey, look, it says part two too. It says part two.
Once you said Trent made it, I was like, I know Cooper Kupp and Jalen Ramsey's in this list. So
Jalen Ramsey wears number 20.
He used to.
yeah, I think he's like 5 now.
He's
His college
Give me
number.
Jalen Ramsey, man.
Give me Jalen winning 7 out of 3. They go 10 reps.
Give me Cooper Kupp winning 6 out of 4. They go 10 reps.
How?
Well, don't they actually do reps against each
Reps
other?
against each other, right?
I mean, yeah, but we only saw only one, like, what's his name? Like one video of it, and it was like one catch.
Yo, but you want to know what's crazy about that is that's awesome. Like iron sharpens iron, right?
Yeah.
So what you saying? Jalen Ramsey ain't gonna get cooked by what was the guy on the damn Higgins again?
Huh?
That was a offensive PI.
No, I know. Definitely was an offensive PI.
But Cooper Douglas cut.
NBA, you say you going with who?
Jalen.
Give me the best corner in the league.
And GK, you going with Cooper, right?
No, I'm gonna go Ramsey.
Oh shit.
He said it like it hurt.
You are alone. I'm about to go check the other one and see who picked Cooper and who picked Ramsey.
Oh shit, I might have picked Cooper on that one.
I think I did pick Jalen Ramsey. I was just making the
No.
It depends how mad I was.
I pick up.
The rest of the panel
Okay,
for
cool.
their
Because I remember the argument was I don't think it's gonna be a wash. I think it was gonna be like
That
6
shit's
out
a
of 4,
wash.
It's not a wash, but okay.
This season, man.
Hey, dude. Hey, Mr. NBA, when you watch the NFL season, I want you to look at that team with the black and gold on it. And I want you to see that little breakout season we had.
You said when you watch
start messing up the league.
You talking about the Saints?
Yeah. I need you to watch some Saints and watch how stupid we go.
Hey, you got a boo up there, GK? You got some boos? I need some boos.
I don't know a lot, but I know the Saints.
No, that's cheers. I need boos.
You know the Saints are what?
How was the breakout season?
I believe in the Saints. I watched a little bit of the last season, but ain't that quarterback situation up in the air? Coach?
No, it's not up in the air. We was hurt last year.
Mr. NBA, it can't be no breakout season.
That's what I'm saying.
See,
like
Gbaby said they was hurt. This is what they're supposed to do this year, right, Gbaby?
Oh well, I mean, yeah. If you want to look at it, okay. So I used the wrong word. I can get with you with that because I have them winning 11 games, 5 seed. Because I'll give the Bucks the division.
Well, y'all got Jameis, right?
We got Jameis, we got MT, we got Jarvis Landry. We signed the Honey Badger. On that defense. We signed Marcus May.
But do it really matter if Jameis Winston the quarterback?
We were 5-2 with him last year. He had like 18 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He was great last year before he got hurt.
Hey, look, I'm just asking questions. You know.
Oh yeah, I know you are, Mr. NBA. I'm just like, we good. Hey, never fear, because we're all healthy now. So it's all good.
Hey,
and assuming we stay that way,
what?
Assuming we stay that way, it's gonna be a problem. So yeah, hey, if you, I just want to bring you over to the party before it's too late.
Do this about the Jets?
Look, I'm gonna send. Hey, look, Mr. NBA, I will send you one.
You said what?
I will send you one if you want to come over to the team before it's too late.
Huh?
How long ago did we do the first one?
That was like
2-3 months ago.
2-3 months ago. That was the last time we did that one.
If the Saints have a breakout season,
I'm still looking.
Hey, come on the show. Hey, look, I'm telling everybody, we let everybody come on to the little Big Easy bandwagon because I understand nobody want to believe in us right now. When we start making noise and causing problems for all these other contenders, hey, everybody can come on to the Big Easy.
It was the same way I found it. It was literally Gbaby and everybody else went Ramsey.
So what football team everybody rocking with then? So I can know moving forward for this next season.
Mean, you could just look behind me. You see that guy right about there.
Me and Troy, same people.
Jets.
Oh yeah, Jets, Giants. I don't know.
Yo, we got to do Eli because we got to put Eli in the Hall of Fame.
I rock with Tom Brady.
Bucks.
All right, Eli got to go on safe and out.
Hey, and also too. So we Saints fans, but we root for Cooper Kupp also. So if you want to come over to the Cooper Kupp train, me and Gart are gonna be chilling.
I don't mind
there.
the Saints.
Cup killing everybody.
I don't mind the Saints.
I don't mind the Giants either, but
I hate the Jets.
I don't.
Why do you have to live in our house?
I can't wait till Tom Brady retires, so I don't have no team no more.
I heard you.
Get out. The Jets need to get out of our homes.
What'd you say, Mr. NBA?
I heard Jets did good this draft.
Oh yeah, they did fantastic. They had a great draft.
I don't want to be biased at all. When you have the team, you have to be biased.
So do you have an NBA team?
No.
Like not even a favorite NBA player, or is it MJ?
He died. His name is Kobe Bryant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I feel like you gotta
R.I.P.
like the roller coaster ride that you have to go on when you have a team. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't want to be on that roller coaster. I go to Six Flags for that.
No, see what it is BooWop learned his lesson from being a Bulls fan these last 6-7 years. So you've been watching the Bulls, and you definitely been stressed out into the,
He said
that's part of it too, Mr. NBA. Like I don't trust the franchise, like the front offices, right? Like they do players wrong. I just can't.
But I trust AK. But I still don't know if they're gonna have, because they've been overpaying players for a minute. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to afford to pay talent how they need to.
Yeah,
because Felicio, Booza, just to name a couple of names.
How much they give Joakim Noah?
Say what now?
Huh?
How much? What contract did they give Joakim Noah when he was there? Wasn't it like crazy big?
They paid him.
Yeah, they posed though.
He deserved it. what he meant for that team. He definitely.
No. I was just asking because y'all was talking about contracts. So I just want to know how, because I was like, I mean,
his thing was.
Well, you got to go soon, right?
I looked at it more as back pay, like, you know. What I'm
saying? Let's close it out because BooWop got to go. Okay. GK, final thoughts. Trent, final thoughts.
I don't know. Go Boston. I do have a final thought real quick. Actually, I told Taz and Simp if the Warriors win
I saw
the
that
series
too.
in 5, I'll gift them both subs for the rest of the year. Because that shit ain't happening.
Trent.
No, great show. You know, we got Favorite coming up, but you know, got some readjusting to do.
Yeah, we got to definitely readjust it.
Yeah. So
well, I'll call you afterwards and talk to you and make sure everything fits with you once we figure out something.
What did he say? No, just play. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Gbaby.
Oh, so me? Y'all know what time it is. Hey, Saints 2023, Nuggets in 6. Stop playing with us.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, shout out to my girlfriend too. I love you. I appreciate you.
Oh, I want to shout out my girlfriend too. She was actually in here watching too today. So
shouting out girlfriends.
Yeah, Boo. Shout out your girlfriend, Boo.
Oh, my baby, man.
Trent,
she got her little person in the background. So I was like, hey, let me show some love.
Make sure y'all clip this and send it to your girls.
For sure.
Babe, look, I got you. All right, don't think I'm not thinking about you while I'm working. All right,
always.
Boo, I find thoughts.
Hey, man. Great show, man. We see you guys. I don't know when we see you guys Monday for sure, though.
Yeah, Monday
Sunday.
for sure.
Monday?
For sure.
We don't
Monday.
know Sunday. We got to talk about it after this.
Yeah, for sure Monday. But Monday. Mr. NBA, we appreciate you for sliding through too, bro.
Hey, yes, sir, my guy. Final thoughts.
Hey, look. Once I found a group of guys willing to talk sports with some common sense, I definitely want to come in and, you know, like I said, if I can be a regular, come on as much as I can. But I'm always support, and when I get a little change, I'm gonna make sure I subscribe to y'all, man.
A word, we appreciate it.
I mean, I'm glad you see that most of the panel has common sense, you know, except for Trent out there. So
except for Gbaby. Except for Gbaby. But no, we appreciate it. That means a lot, Mr. NBA. And I told these guys too. I think I was telling BooWop like how you came up here, and then after that first time you being up here using the chat every time after that, telling us, yo, I rock with you guys. It just showed me how much you actually appreciated us and how much you appreciated being up here. So like I give this to anybody. If you said you want to be a regular, all you got to do is show us. Like keep doing what you're doing. Tell me you want to be here. Don't wait for me to hit you up. Hit me up and see when I got free like you did this time. And yeah, we can make it happen. My final thoughts is shout out to you guys that was in the chat. You guys had fun today. We had fun today. Remember, Prime Danny Green was a thing.